Yeah, but I would like to take first a long shot, yeah, with Katerina and the pictures here.
Сначала Катерину и картинки вот здесь.
And then, if you can,
А затем, если это возможно,
to close as much as you can
близко, насколько можно, снять
to John Lennon. And if he's standing here, then to let the crowd go
Если
from.
вы стоите здесь, то пусть толпа, пусть народ идет.
Can you have a zoom? You have a
Zoom.
Можете это делать?
Да. Давай, I have problem. Для той пленки, которая у меня сейчас есть, я зумом не могу пользоваться. Я могу попробовать сделать панораму, но другой оптикой. Не зумом, а просто сделать наезд, проход сделать. Я также сделаю Екатерину, и потом мы попадем на крупный план Леннона.
And then John Lennon?
Да.
But you have a over shoulder of John Lennon, Katerina?
Можно и Джона Леннона и снять. And I
It is not surprising that Orna Ben-Dor's attention was caught by the portrait of John Lennon. It was she who brought to the festival her film, War is to Blame, about two rock musicians from Israel and about their parents who survived the Jewish ghetto.
When did you paint John Lennon painting? Ask him why John Lennon?
Почему Джона Леннона именно?
Ну, потому что это, я считаю, ex-Beatles.
Ask him if he could sell paintings before the glasnost industry.
А вы могли продавать на улице картины, прежде чем начинать гласность?
Нет.
No?
Ну,
And he's happy to do it?
И вы счастливы, что вы теперь можете это делать? Вы рады?
конечно.
Okay.
Конечно, ладно.
Thank you.
Hatred for fascism and totalitarianism unites all the participants of the festival. On the day of the 45th anniversary of the end of the siege, they came to the church of the Leningrad Theological Academy to attend the requiem service for those who died in the war. For the servants of God of eternal memory, for all our brothers and sisters who died in this city during the siege, for generals and soldiers killed on the field of battle, for their quiet repose in blessed memory, let us pray to the Lord.
Божиих, от всех братьях и сестрах наших, во дни осады в ограде всем скончавшихся, вождях и воинах на поле брани убиенных, покоя, тишины, блаженны о памяти их, Господу помолимся.
January 27th, 1989, Piskaryevskoy Memorial Cemetery. The humanistic pathos of the festival, expressed in its motto, Message to Man, showed itself in various ways. Thousands and thousands of people dreamt of having a ticket for Natalia Makarova's benefit performance. It is time to gather stones. Who knows how many talents Russia has cast all over the world in a wasteful and lavish manner. Andrei Tarkovsky. Mikhail Leshilovsky brought his film about Andrei Tarkovsky to the festival.
Кому все-таки принадлежала идея создания фильма, потому что 55 часов было снято, а как потом развивались события, и как складывались ваши отношения?
Who was the first to have the idea for such a film? What was your relationship with Tarkovsky?
Я был единственным членом группы, с которым он мог говорить без переводчика. В это время я его уже знал.
I was the only member of the group with whom he could speak without the use of an interpreter. At that time, I knew him quite well, because we had been working on The Sacrifice together. It was a cutting process which brought us together. We worked all year round. I could see how a genius lives and works, since he was a genius on many levels. A genius needs only 1% talent, the rest is just hard work. I told Andrei that we should make a film about him, and our initial idea was a joint project, but he was already very ill. I realized it is my duty to tell others of how I worked alongside Tarkovsky.
И почувствовал какой-то долг, чтобы рассказать другим о моей времени с Тарковским.
Look, another crow is watching us suspiciously. Camera. Aha! Okay, someone is getting out of the car on his way to the festival. Maybe they'll soon drive off. You never know what's going on here. We could be here all month.
В таких случаях, например, месяц нужно стоять на улице, чтобы все привыкали.
Stop. Someone is on their way to the festival, and the crows have flown off somewhere.
The Crossroads. Is there anything peculiar in this film title?
It has a double meaning. It reflects the character of the street and our way of life. This is where the scriptwriter spent his childhood, until he was 16, and here we are filming. At first we thought that nothing good will come of it, because the people felt uncomfortable with the camera filming them. Besides, everyone has something to hide. One man thinks we've come to film him making illegal vodka, while someone else is growing tulips for sale. Who else has something to hide? And all of them are afraid. TV has frightened them with its investigative angle. We were here for 2 months before people got used to us, and before they realized that we weren't interested in any of their dubious activities. And so work began. By the end, we were shooting quite quickly and got quite a bit done.
Дело так пошло, а в конце уже могли снимать довольно много и быстро.
This is the way Tolik earns his daily bread. He works 10 hours without a break. He makes 28,000 boxes a month, and he will receive for this only 60 rubles from the cardboard box factory. The monthly quota is 47,000 boxes, but where can he find the energy to make them? Too much of it has been left in Siberia, where his parents were exiled to.
Куда высылали родителей.
5 лет тому назад мы не были, может быть, готовы снимать это.
5 years ago, we couldn't make a film like this. People were not on our side. There were great challenges ahead, and what does the individual mean in the face of such great challenges? No man, though, has ever been without moral and material anxieties, and these, our great challenges, have only resulted in misery for too many people.
I am sorry that I don't know Russian.
Beauty in all that she does. That is the topic of the American film Mother Teresa, the founder of the Order of Charity. The maker of this film, Janek Petri, came to the festival from Armenia, where she has been living with the subject of her film, helping the people who had suffered in the earthquake.
The most extraordinary thing was never the big things.
Yes.
But always it was the simple things. It was regardless of what the circumstance, what the crisis, she always had a moment for each person. There was never a person who was unimportant. There was never an individual who didn't matter. Under the most unbelievable stress, under the most extraordinary circumstance, it was always one. She looks at one person at a time. I found this incredible because we all the time are quick, move this, get this, da-da-da-da. It just didn't happen. So singly, it wasn't one issue, but it was the tremendous love and regard for every individual under almost every circumstance.
You should tell her that our cameraman looks like Dostoevsky. If we needed an actor, we could use him.
All the producers and directors who have come to the festival have much in common. Working in different countries, using different approaches in documentaries, it is quite possible that they differ on many points.
As we said, understand something about suffering and about...
What, for example, would Russia's great humanist Fyodor Dostoevsky and Alan Frankovich have in common? And yet we find Frankovich filming Dostoevsky's house and tomb.
We want to have him shoot as if he were, from the point of view, as if he were Raskolnikov walking down the street on his way to murder the woman. Okay?
Говорит, что с ними снимать так, как будто бы это был Раскольников, когда он шел на убийство.
Excuse me.
Простите, пожалуйста.
We would like to...
Ну, одну секундочку.
Пожалуйста.
Could ask her where Raskolnikov's home is.
Вы не скажете, где дом Раскольникова? Пожалуйста, вот здесь. Вот это, да? Да. This one.
Должна... То есть была редакция. Журнал, он там тоже писал.
The journal's editorial board was located here. Dostoevsky wrote in this house and lived here. He also lived in this house. I also live here. That's how I know. Before it was an attic with a window. And this is the house where one of his heroes lived, Raskolnikov.
It was a little bit rebuilt, this apartment house. And they had a special edition where Raskolnikov lived, according to their novel.
Okay.
Alan Frankovich's film, The Houses Full of Smoke, portrays events taking place in Latin America.
Our films where we have to shoot very quickly, and we have to shoot, sometimes the situations are very dangerous. So it's more sometimes like shooting news, and sometimes I have to allow the cameraman just to take care of the framing.
The main point is the news.